Hey guys, Psychic Pictures here, and welcome back to If My Heart Had Wings. So, last time we found out that we're the dorm mother, even though we're a guy. Let's see how this goes. My first job as dorm mother. That is, to make breakfast for the boarders. Sure, a big bowl, right? I'm pretty confident in my cooking. Until recently, I was living with my father, who was ordered to transfer to the country, and every day I helped with the whole housework. I was in charge of preparing the meals, and it's not like I hated cooking or anything. That's one of the reasons why I accepted the job as dorm mother. So the others don't need breakfast, huh? Since just now, no one has come into the dining hall. Sometimes there would be someone walking through the hallway in front, but they seem to be sneaking around. Kaneko looked towards the hallway just as the oldest boarder, Yuka, was peeking in before swiftly dashing off. But Kifu is a co-ed school. It's a co-ed school, right? I see. It seems that a guy being the dorm mother of a girls' dormitory will have its problems after all. There is a reason why I accepted the job as dorm mother at Flying Fish Manor. Not long ago, the owner janitor collapsed. It sounds like she's pretty old, and as well as straining her back, she caught a summer cold, which became aggravated. The owner soon began looking for a replacement, but it was hard to find one. Then she sought help from the real estate company where my mother works. This is one of the properties that my mother manages, and is an old acquaintance of the owner from decades ago. She nominated me for this job just as I was planning to come back here. On the documents, my mom is the one responsible for this place, but she got me to carry out the practical duties, in other words, the work of the dorm mother. And that became the condition for me coming back to this town. As always, she's very crafty, but I wasn't really against the idea, so I accepted. If I had known it was a girls' dormitory, of course I would have refused. This place is old, a little far from the school, but the rent is cheap. Apart from the food and admin expenses, it costs next to nothing. That's why it would be a big problem for me if I couldn't stay here. And if, in the worst case scenario, the boarders won't be able to go to school. So, for now, it seems that everyone has accepted a guy as the dorm mother. Kaneko stacked up the dishes on the counter and licked her lips in satisfaction. She had eaten it all. Not even a single grain of rice was left. To have people enjoy my cooking feels pretty good. I feel deeply relieved. I'm happy that things are going well. Ah, jeez, I'd better get ready for school. In the entrance of the dormitory, there was Katori. She was dressed in her uniform and looked like she was about to go to school. Morning, Katori. Are you going to school? Shall we go together?
なんでそうなるの？
Why? Well,
私の足のことを心配してるなら余計なお世話よ。ふんと。
she put it bluntly as she quickly went out the front door. I don't have any friends at the school, so I was just asking. It looked like we'd had a strange misunderstanding. Wearing my new uniform, I make my way to the school. As a dorm mother, but also a student of Keifu Academy, I mean, this is my real occupation. Today is the first day at my new school. I'm not really that shy type, but I guess I am kind of nervous. I would say that the school I was going to before was a sports-focused all-boys school. Keifu Academy, the school I'll be going to now, is an engineering school and a co-ed. And the school traditions are quite different too. As I walk the streets that lead to school, there are more and more groups of people wearing the same uniform. This is the same area in which I lived 5 years ago. There should be a few people that I know, but most of the people who I'd recognize went on to regular schools. I wonder if the ones who chose to go to Keifu Academy remember me. Even if I only know one person, it would make a big difference. There'll be more weird misunderstandings with Miss Alule too. Oh yeah, which school do Agha and her and the others go to? They're my childhood friends, who I always played with when I was a kid. There's Agatha, Mabo, Hotaru, and Anchan. Out of that group, Agatha, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Mabo are the same age as me, but we haven't met in 5 years and haven't really stayed in touch. We just about managed to exchange New Year cards, but that reminds me, in the corner of last year's New Year card, I think there was a small message about which school we were planning to go to. What did it say? A lot of things happened, or maybe I'm just lazy, but I haven't told anyone apart from Anshan that I'm coming back. To be honest, I'm not even sure how I should be if I met them. With the ones like Agatha, she'd probably smash my face in. She'd say, "Why didn't you contact me?" or something. She looked and acted like a real tomboy. When I remember the past, it makes me smile, but at the point where Toast Street leading to the school meet, there was a girl wearing a Keifu uniform standing there, looking towards me. The other girls that she was walking to school with asked, "What's up?" and seemed puzzled as they spoke to her. However, it seemed like the girl can't hear them and she's staring over here at me. Just faintly, her eyes seem full of surprise. She's pretty cute. Without realizing, I'd stopped walking and was staring at the girl. Until a few days ago, I was going to an all-boys school. The sight of a girl on the way to school in her uniform, she was pretty cute too, causing me to get palpitations is perfectly reasonable.
もしかして、葵?
Yes, it is. Suddenly, having someone call my name in such a carefree manner made me feel a little nervous. Who is it?
やっぱり葵だ! 嘘、本当に?
There, she said my name again, and she had such a happy expression on her face. Do I know any girls this cute? No, wait, I've seen this face before. she smiles like this, her eyes sparkle like a little kid's. Is that you, Agha?
もしかしなくてもアゲハよ。忘れちゃったの？私の顔。
Okay, it is Agha. She asked as she briskly moved closer, bringing her face right up to mine. It's definitely Agha. She's changed a lot, but if I just look at her face, there's no doubt that it's her. Is it really that Agha?
しつこいな。他にどのアゲハがいるってのよ。正真正銘、本物の姫木アゲハです。
What is it? What is it? Said the other girls as they gather around in a circle. Agha turned to face them and introduced me.
この子、水瀬葵くん。転校生よ。サッチンは覚えてるよね。
Sachin replied, "No way, Aoi," as she warmly raised her voice in surprise. No way, Aoi? When we were in the 4th grade of elementary school, we were in the same class once.
私と葵は幼馴染なの。昔ここに住んでたんだけど、転校してっちゃったのよね。
Girls seem impressed by Agaha's explanation, and they looked at me with eyes full of expectation. Nice to meet you. I'm Aoi Minasi. In front of all the girls in their uniforms, I greeted them with a stern look on my face as I tried to hide my embarrassment. And she is grinning. Agaha laughed as she looked on with relish. I never thought I would find myself doing introductions in the street on the way to school like this, so I was totally unprepared. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. I could hear Miss Alule's words in the back of my mind.
背伸びたわね。最初誰かわかんなかったわ。
As she spoke, Agha was moving her hands around my head to show the difference in height between myself and her. Our bodies were making contact, but she either didn't notice or didn't really mind. I flinched slightly, but the fact that she was so unreserved actually made me feel more comfortable.
昔は私といい勝負だったのに、男の子はずるいの。
Speaking of which, you've changed too.
そう？
As she said, "You think so?" She looked at herself. Yeah, you always looked like a boy, so I was surprised to see that you became a girl. Those were my honest thoughts, but I said them in a way that sounded weird. I thought she might find it slightly charming, but...
どうだ、いい女になっただろ。
Okay! Agaha laughed happily and did a little turn on the spot. The force of her spin made her skirt float round gently. Yeah, it's like you're not really Agaha. While dazed and not really thinking, those thoughts just kind of slipped out.
イエーイ、やったね。
Agaha was pleased and did high fives with her friends. Seeing her in high spirits like that was just like old times. Agaha, my best friend during my childhood, hadn't changed in the 5 years that had passed. Her appearance was surprising, though. The lessons on my first day at my new school flew by in the blink of an eye. Between the language and social studies lessons taught in regular schools were those from a specialist curriculum. I was still in the 2nd grade. Wow. We suck. We're supposed to be in college, but we're in the 2nd grade. I'm just kidding. I know what it means, but seeing that there, that's... I was still in the 2nd grade, so there aren't that many but it looks like when you go into the 3rd and 4th grades, the number of these specialist lessons increases. By the way, this is a 5-year school. That's why when walking the hallways, this kind of thing happens. Hey, she's pretty. Coming from an all-boys school with its sad customs, I couldn't help my eyes from following the girls as I walked past them.
ほほう、早速女子のチェックですか？
No, that's not it. I just thought that they looked really grown up. That's all.
4年か5年の先輩じゃないかな。
At our age, a gap of 3 or 4 years is pretty big. The students of the upper grades look very mature.
それにね、うちってこの手の専門学校にしては女子の比率が多いんだよ。
Oh, great! Oh, geez. Coming from... Okay. Let me put this in perspective. Coming from an all-boys school, you'd think that he would act like this, but going to a mostly girls' school now, that's a pretty big jump. Huh? Why is that? Without thinking, I really took an interest in that, and Agatha looked at me like she wanted to call me a pervert.
校舎の建て替えと同時期に女子生徒の受け入れを強化したんだって。
I'd heard about that before I transferred. They increased the number of courses for girls and asked famous designers to make the designs for the new building. It has been said, thanks to that, the ratio of boys and girls is about 50-50, which is one of the selling points of the school. Bearing this in mind, I felt uneasy about choosing this school as the one I would transfer to, but I'd like people to think that it can't be helped because I'm from an all-boys school. By the way, it's now lunchtime. Agatha is in the middle of giving me a guided tour of the school building. Yeah, but this is really an amazing school. The school itself is pretty old. Due to it being a special kind of school, of course, it's famous in the local area. I've known about it too since I was a little kid. Sorry. The school building has been rebuilt over the last few years, with the renovations divided into several stages, the last of which was completed just 1 year ago. It's said that it is because of the famous designers. The design uses many curved lines, so the appearance is far removed from far removed from what that generally associated with the word school. It felt like I had entered some kind of sci-fi setting.
設備も最高だよ。冷暖房完備、完全バリアフリーで、どんな人も安心して学校生活が送れます。
Disabled access? That's right, Miss Katori, should be somewhere in this school.
でもさ、葵、ほんと変わったよね。
Agatha, as she walked by my side, was happily murmuring as the looked at my face? At the look on my face.
顔とか、昔はもっと可愛らしかったのに、なんかゴツゴツしちゃってさ。
Yeah, same to you. Oh!
私、ゴツゴツなんてしてないもん。
Oh gosh! Oh! 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 Oh, I can't believe my character said that. Oh! Oh gosh! Why? Why did... Okay, back up. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, same to you. Somehow it seems more rugged. And same to you? Oh gosh!
ひどっ私ゴツゴツなんてしてないもん
If she knew that when we met on the way to school earlier, I thought she's pretty cute. She'd never let it go, so I'd better keep quiet.
あんちゃんから聞いてなかったら気づかなかったわよ
You heard it from Anchan?
そう葵が帰ってくるってね
By the way, I'm in the same class as Agaha. She knew that I might be coming as a transfer student, which is why she wasn't that surprised by our chance meeting this morning.
あんたね帰ってくるなら連絡くらいよこしなさいよね
Contracted instead of contacted. Sorry. The reason why we call him Anchan isn't because he's like an older brother type of guy. Eniki, an older guy, like a big brother. He was our childhood friend, but he was much older than us, so we nicknamed him Anchan. He's not related by blood, but he's just like a real big brother. Agaha glared at me and said, "Jeez," as I tried to laugh it off.
昔の私ならアックスボンバーかましてるところよ
She wouldn't really have hit me. As we talked, we went back to the classroom. And I think this is a good place to stop for now. So, let's go and save. And... Where is it? Title.
タイトル画面に戻
So, this episode, it was interesting, to say the least. But, I do have a small complaint. If this is a visual novel that pretty much is saying, oh, we can go and change the story, why hasn't that happened yet? Like, some visual novels I know don't do this. Like, for example, Nekopata Volume 0. It was just a story. You were not in it. But Aoi is supposed to be you, the player. So, why can't we manipulate the story yet? Is it just introducing us to the characters that we're going to be frequently seeing at this moment? Or is it something else? Is it that, oh, we can go and actually manipulate the story later after we've met all the characters and after our first day? Or is it like this throughout the series? I mean, throughout the game. So that's my slight complaint. So... So I think that's it. This has been Psychic Pictures, and I'll see you guys next time for more If My Heart Had Wings.
先輩今日もお疲れ様です